everyone to Pilates. I didn't even get a chance to ask how you guys that are live, how your bodies are and etc. So I've got the chat box open. If there's anything I need to be aware of before we get going, please pop it in there. I also haven't said hello to everyone personally live, but I can see you all. Just give me a wave. We can wave through the screen. It's so lovely to see you all. If you obviously you don't have to have your camera on if you don't want to. The benefit of having the camera on is I can see your body and I can give you corrections if needs be. So with every Pilates session, please can we work to our own ability? I will offer modifications for you. I will offer progressions for you. Obviously, it's all about precision and control, so we want to really try and listen to our bodies and not do anything that we feel might be, you know, hurting, especially our backs or anything like that, any joints or anything that are feeling a little bit tender. So, we're going to get going. Grab hold of your block or your pillow. Come onto your mat. Now, why is my screen doing that? Hold on a second. I want to make the screen a bit... Aha. There we go, that's better. I can see you all now. Grab hold of your block, pop it between your thighs or your pillow or whatever you're using. If you're seated, you are sitting up nice and tall. If you are standing up nice and tall. Arms by your sides. And we're going to start by taking some mindful breaths into our body. So before we start, I want you to look at a spot in front of you. It can be on the screen, it can be on the wall, it can be out the window, wherever you are. But I want it to be along your eye line and then slightly higher. So look along your eye line and slightly higher. Imagine if, I don't know, you were standing or sitting on top of your head. You want to look at the top of your second head, if that makes sense. And then close your eyes. So you can feel already you've been lifted out of your body. You've made yourself taller even just by taking your eye gaze up. And once you've done that, we're going to close our eyes. And just start connecting with the breath. So we're going to take long, deep breaths in through the nose. Slow releasing breaths out through the mouth. Each in-breath, lifting through the top of the head, and each out breath, releasing your jaw, releasing your shoulders. So we've got this long lengthening breath coming in that's lifting our bodies, keeping the shoulders down. And every time we breathe out, we release the shoulders, the jaw, and we ground down to the soles of our feet or our bottom, whatever contact you've got first. So if you're seating, you're using your bottom and then your feet on the floor. If you're standing, you're using your feet on the floor. We relax the jaw, we relax the shoulders. And we use that breath to keep our body upright. We use that breath to release the tension in our shoulders. You should feel nice and tall, nice and strong, but also releasing in parts of your body that might have felt tense coming into the session today. Maybe you notice a little tingling in your fingers as the blood rushes down. And then we open our eyes and have a big smile on our faces. Good, so we're going to start off with some lateral breathing now. So we're going to remember our breath work that we do, which keeps us nice and strong. And I want you to imagine that your stomach, this whole area here, is a big ball of sunlight, yeah? Think of your stomach as the sun, your powerhouse. Super strong, and all the rays of the sunlight are where your body is getting fueled from. So think of, you know, when like you're standing in the sun and you've got the big ball of sun, and then all the light that comes out from the sun is what touches you, touches your skin, warms you, yeah? So you want to think of that through your body. So you should be feeling super strong, super positive in your core, okay? You want to place your hands there if you want to, and you're going to breathe into your hands and feel your hands expanding, feel that breath filling your lungs. And then as you breathe out, you're going to draw your belly to your spine and really engage your stomach muscles. Breathing in, shoulders down. Breathing out, engage your stomach muscles. That's where your strength comes from. Breathing in, and then we breathe out through the mouth like you're blowing through a straw. Breathe in, breathe out through the mouth like you're blowing through a straw. And if you start to get dizzy, which often you do, I do a lot, then you just breathe normally. Okay, so we're going to use that breath throughout the session today to remind us of that. Next, we find our neutral spine. So we tilt the foot pelvis forwards and backwards, line the hips with the sacrum. Imagine it's a bowl of water. We want to keep that water level. So find somewhere in the middle, shoulders down, rib cage down. We're going to inhale up to our toes and exhale back to our heels. Try and find that balance. If you're seated, you're going to do this same thing, but just with your upper body only. So your bottom is going to be grounded and you're going to lean forwards and backwards. If you're standing, you're coming up to your toes and back to your heels. Keeping your stomach muscles engaged. Keep lifting through the head. Keeping your balance and control through the movements. So you are in control of your body. Your mind is in control of your body. We need the two to work together. So then we place the toes down and we place the heels down. Our feet are flat on the floor and we keep swaying forwards and backwards. It's a little bit harder to do. You'll feel the muscles in your legs switch on. You'll definitely feel your stomach muscles switch on. And you might be squeezing your bum cheeks, your glutes. That might be helping you as well. Keep your balance. And then we find somewhere in the middle where we're no longer swaying. We're standing nice and tall. And we wobble it all out. Wobble, 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 wobble. Any tension, just let it go. Okay, keep that pillow or block between your legs as well. Hands on the shoulders, we're going to start to mobilise the body now. So we're going to inhale up, circle down. So we're going to do big backward circles. Inhale up and exhale down. Keep the rib cage down, keep your stomach muscles engaged. We want to try and avoid doing this. We want to keep everything in line, yeah? Inhale up and exhale down. With your hands on your shoulders, can you feel the muscles moving? Have you got any clunks or clicks? Listen to your body. Everyone's body is unique. Your body's always talking to you. It's always giving you signs and signals as to what it might need. And then we circle forwards. Inhale up and exhale down. And we keep that going. Then we're going to extend our arms and extend our fingers. Nice big circles. Imagine that ray of light shining out through your arms, out through your fingertips. If you notice you've got one arm a little bit sore today or a shoulder that's just a little bit weaker or sore than the other one, you move to the ability of the weaker arm. Because what will happen is if you move to the ability of the stronger arm will get stronger and the weaker arm will get forgotten. Pay attention to the weaker arm. I'm going to use this arm as an example. I'm going to say that this is my weaker arm and I'm going to do small circles to match that arm. Yeah, rather than doing big circles with the strong arm and small circles with the weak arm. Yeah, we're going to work to the weak arm and help build that one up. Your arms might be fine, so in which case you can move them however you want. Circling backwards, extend the fingers. You will be feeling your back muscles working, you'll be feeling your arms working, the muscles in your back, your fingertips, extend and reach, and then shake it out. Bring your chin to your chest. You should feel a lovely stretch to the back of your neck, top of your back. And I want you to imagine the rays of light in your body, so that sun shining out through the back of your neck. Big rays of sun. And then we're going to roll the head down and up as you inhale to look over the right shoulder. And then you exhale, roll it down. Inhale, roll it up to look over the right shoulder. Exhale, roll it down. Notice how your neck feels today. Mine feels really tight and stiff because I've been on my computer all day long. So I'm really happy to be here with you guys this evening because this is a lovely bit of release for my neck and my shoulders and my back. So you're going to hold it one side, whichever side you decide to get onto. And you're just going to lean the head back a little bit more. And you should feel the side of your face, your jaw releasing. Feel free to open and close your mouth. So you can really feel any tension just releasing, getting a nice stretch through the neck and the face. Rolling the head down, and we inhale up the other side, the opposite side. Same thing again, just tilting the head back lightly, not too much pressure, and just stretching out the side of the face, the neck, the jaw, and then roll it back down. We're going to inhale, look up to the ceiling, release the jaw, open and close the mouth, feel free to make a funny noise, and then bring your chin to your chest, stretching out the back of the neck. Draw the shoulder blades down to really feel that stretch. Maybe tilt the head side to side. And then one more time, look up, release your jaw. Oh, that feels so good, guys. What about you? I needed that neck shoulder stretch. And then we bring the chin to chest. We soften our knees and we scoop our belly in. I want you to imagine you're rolling up and over a big ball. So I'll do this sideways. We're going to exhale, belly to spine, and we roll down. And you can do this seated or standing. Slowly, slowly, slowly lead with the head, shoulders, letting everything go as you roll down. You don't have to come all the way. And then we scoop the belly, bend the knees, and use the stomach muscles to push you back up. Restack your vertebrae, bone by bone. Release the shoulders. Head's the last thing to come up. You inhale, look up to the ceiling. Exhale, chin to chest, belly to spine, up and over that big ball. Notice how your body feels. Slowly, slowly, slowly rolling down, finding that space between each vertebrae in your back. Imagine the rays of light shining out through each of the spaces you've created. Then we hold it down here. Interlock the hands behind your head and push your elbows back. We're going to fully mobilize our body now. So we're going to inhale, circle round to the left. Straighten the legs to come up nice and slowly. And exhale down to the right. Bend your knees, push your elbows back and come all the way down. Inhale, we come back up. And exhale, we come back down. Really slowly. Bend the knees to come down. Straighten the legs to come up. If you're getting dizzy, stop. If you're okay, then continue and release and hang out here. Release and relax. Feel the weight of your head, draw your body down. And let's go again. Interlock the hands. Push the elbows back. Inhale, circle round to your right this time, all the way up to stand. Exhale down to your left. Bend your knees, push the elbows back. Big circles. Big circles. If you're dizzy, stop. If not, coming and rolling down. Release and hang down. Flop, 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 flop. Inhale, scoop the belly, and exhale, roll up bone by bone. Head's the last thing to come up. Shoulders down. Inhale, take the arms above your head, holding on to your right wrist, and you exhale, lean over to one side. Lovely stretch here. Inhale back to the center, switch hands, and exhale, lean over to one side. So imagine you're leaning between two panes of glass. You do this in your own time, guys. Remember, you're exhaling to lean and you're inhaling to come back up again. And you want to really find that space through the side of your body. You can think of the light just shining out every time you lean over to one side. Think of that sunlight shining out. Lovely. Okay, well done. We're going to do some lateral twists now. So we're going to keep the block between our thighs. And we're going to imagine that we've got headlights on our hip bones. So find your hip bones, they're the knobbly bits. Can you feel them on the sides of your torso, just down below, top of the legs? You feel those knobbly bits? You should all know about those knobbly bits as skaters. You know when you're skating and you fall flat on your face and you hit your hip? They're your hip bones. I used to have permanent like lumps and eggs on my hip bones when I was a lot younger skating. From the amount of times I've just fall on my face. So that's your hip bones there. So we want to imagine there's headlights on them and they're shining forwards. Beep, beep, beep. Those lights do not go around the room. No, 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 no. Those lights stay facing the front because we don't want to twist our knees. No, no, no. We want to keep our knees facing the front. Also, we want to twist the upper body away from the lower body. So, if you can, you're going to take your hands behind your head. You want to keep your posture in check. So what we don't want is that to happen or that to happen. You want to keep the ribs down, shoulders down, keep your spine neutral, yeah? So we're going to inhale to prepare, and as we exhale, we're going to twist the upper body only round to the right, And then we come back to the center. Then we twist the upper body only round to the left. So keep those hips facing the front. You should feel your torso, your stomach muscles working out. You should feel them engaging as you twist, as you keep the hips forwards and you go the opposite way with the upper body only. You can do this sitting down, you can do this standing. You want to work the upper body only, shoulders down, and we keep the head up. Even I was looking down then, I need to correct myself. Head up. So imagine you're standing on your own shoulders or sitting on your own shoulders. You want to look up at that person. Twist and to the center. Let me have a little look at you guys. Just see how these hips are facing the front. Very good. So you should all feel your stomach muscles working. Stephanie, looking up a little bit, my love. Don't look at the floor. You want to look up. I know I'm quite low on the screen, but try and keep your eye gaze up. Very good, Callum. Good. Nice, Mia. Good, Cara, Jenny. Juliana, nice, Grant and Lucy. Excellent. Okay. Take your hands down, give them a shake out. That's quite intense on the shoulder and the back as well. Did you guys feel that on the shoulder and back muscles as well? Do you feel it here when you're doing that? Yeah? Good. Then you're really engaging those muscles. That's awesome. I can see Juliana's like doing an arm sway. I like that. It's quite a nice way to release that back. All right, next. Callum's got the moves too. Love it. I love it when you guys freestyle. All right, next up, let's take the arms nice and wide. So we're going to make it a little bit more challenging. We're going to fire these arms up. So imagine we're shooting the rays of light down our arms and out through our fingertips. And good Grant. He's ready. He's ready for you, Lucy. All right, so really shoot those fingers out. We're going to do exactly the same thing again. So we're going to inhale and we exhale, twist round to the right. Only the upper body. Feel that lower body staying at the front. Inhale back to the centre. Exhale round to the left. Now can you see I'm hardly moving at all? I'm really not moving myself so much because I'm trying to keep my hips facing forwards. So if I take my body all the way round, can you see my hips have gone? And I'm not getting that workout anymore. I want to really try. Reach with the fingers. Use the breath. Okay, everyone. Well done. Shake those arms out because they're going to be feeling a little... Oh, Jenny's going for the upper body sway. Juliana's the lower body sway. What other things have we got going on? Grant's going for the shimmy sway. Teddy's going high. Who's going low? Oh, that feels nice. Shake it all about. Shake it off. Oh, yes. People are saying they've got sore and tight muscles more than usual. Yes, I feel you on that. Well, we just got to keep moving. The more we move, the more we release that tension. So that's going to be really good. That's what we're aiming to do. We're aiming to keep ourselves moving to release all of that tension. Okay, next. What have I got on my list for you guys next? Aha, strength and balance. We've missed you. We've missed the old strength and balance. So let's come to our mats. Take the legs a little bit wider than your hips. If you're seated, you can absolutely do this sitting down as well. So we're just going to take little hip circles or upper body circles if you're seated. Keep the knees nice and bent. And we take some nice big circles. One way and the other way. Standing on your left foot. Get your balance, root yourself through that foot. Imagine you've got roots coming through the soles of your feet and we're being lifted up through the top of our head. Standing on one leg, we're going to circle the right foot one way. So if you're seated, you can absolutely do this as well. Take the leg out in front and circle the foot one way and circle it the other way. Good. Try and keep your balance. If you're feeling super balanced, feel free to take the knee in for a little stretch in the hip flexor. And maybe if you're feeling super balanced, you can take the leg out to the side. and then take it back to the centre. My balance is going, and I've got it back. Good, and then let's switch sides. So really grounding through the right foot this time, imagining those roots through the right foot, and then we're being lifted up through the sky. And then we take the hands on the hips and we circle the left ankle one way. And we circle the left ankle the other way. Excellent, and then we bring the knee in if we can keep our balance. Focus on that spot in front of you, draw it in, feel a nice release. And then maybe we take it out to the side. Excellent, and we come off and we shake it out. Brilliant. Okay, let's do some strength and balance exercises then. We haven't done these for a while. So, the first one we're going to do, I'd like you guys to turn sideways so that I can see you. Obviously, if you're watching this on the replay, you don't need to turn sideways because I can't see you. But if you're here live with me, please turn sideways so I can check your posture out. And we're going to start off on standing on the left foot, and we're going to have the right foot in front. So, I'm going to talk you through this. Arms are going to be out in front, and we're going to have our neutral spine. We're going to inhale to prepare, and as you exhale, you're going to bring your arms down and you're going to take your knee up. So standing or sitting, you can do this either way. Exhale, knee up, arms down. Inhale, reset. If you can, keep that foot off the whole time, then do. You might need to just tap your toe on the floor to help yourself. So once you've mastered this, if this is quite difficult for you, keep it at this level. But if you feel that you're nice and controlled, you're nice and balanced, then straighten the leg. Turn the knee out. So you can do this with a straight leg. Inhale, reset. Exhale, arms down, leg down. If you want to progress further, take the arms above your head, shoulders down, and it's a longer journey, long and slow. And then we inhale, reset. Exhale, arms down, leg down. Inhale, reset. You can also do that full arms with the knee bent as well. So let me have a little look at you guys, see how you're getting on. Very good. Okay, shake off that leg. That was really impressive. I didn't actually have any cues for you all. You were all doing that really nicely. Working to your bodies and your abilities perfectly. That's the key to the Pilates, I think. It's just all about listening to your body. And we start small and we work our way up, yeah? Rather than coming in really, really big and then we have to bring it back down again. You're building up and it's really nice to see. We're going to do exactly the same thing. We're going to stand on the right leg this time. We're going to point the left leg in front, arms ahead, and we're going to start small. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Arms come down, leg comes up on the exhale, and we switch through that movement. Eye gaze up and forwards. Try not to rely on the leg coming down to keep your balance. You want that balance on the standing leg. If you want to progress, straighten that leg. Arms in front, extend the arms. If you want, you can take the arms above your head and bring them down and take them back up again. So on the way down, palms of the hands down. We'll add that in. Palms of the hands down, and on the way up, palms of the hands up. Palms of the hands down, palms of the hands up. Yeah? Put a bit of artistic flair into it if you want to. I will release control. All right, shall we shake it out? You've been doing this for a while now. You must have numb hip flexors. So you can just ease it off like this as well. So do a little... Good, shake it out. Nice. Let's do some more standing stuff. Let's do some spiraling. We can do some spirals today. So we can do this one of two ways. So maybe we'll do the first one first, then we'll switch it up. So we're going to start off standing on your, which leg have you just done? Standing on your left leg this time. Foot behind, you're going to inhale and exhale, take the arms from underneath. So under and through, and then we come back and we draw that knee all the way up and through. Take it through with the fingers. Whoops, and up and through. So I went a bit far there, lost my balance. So if you lose your balance, Maybe don't take it quite so fast. I'm going to come a little bit less this time. Draw the belly in as you lengthen. We take the eye gaze down with us. You're going to really feel this one in your standing leg, guys. All right, rest it out, guys. Shake it out. And we'll do the other side. Teddy, I'm coming to you next. You're next on my list. I'm going to have a little look at yours next, okay? Shake it out, shake it out, shake it, shake it, shake it out. Next leg, standing on the right leg. Same thing again. Nice control. Inhale. We exhale, take it through. We inhale, bring it back up. Key is your balance. You want to really keep that balance. Standing leg, I'd like the standing leg bent. I know on the ice we would generally have that standing leg straight on the ice, but I want you to have control over your balance. So by bending the knee slightly, you're going to be helping your balance and stability. Also, you're going to be helping out your ankles as well. This is really good for strengthening your ankles. I know on the ice you would keep your head up, but for this exercise I want you to keep your head in line with your spine. So rather than spiraling like this, I want you to take the arms forwards like this. And the eye gaze looks at your mat. Yeah? Much better. So standing on back on the left leg again. So you're going to have, this is a real coordination one. So take the right leg up and the left arm up. We inhale, and as you exhale, you transfer through. So the right arm comes forwards and the right leg goes back, and we take an opposite arm, opposite leg, and then we come back up again. Inhale, we exhale, right arm comes forward, right leg goes back. And then we come through again. You're going to really feel this in a standing leg, guys. Your ankles are going to get super strong, which is really important for skaters. Keep it going. Is if you can do opposite leg, opposite arm. So as you're sitting, what I want you to do is take that arm up, and then you're going to bring the leg down and switch through. So you're going to take left leg, right arm, and then you're going to switch as you bring it down. So you're going to try and work opposite arm, opposite leg. Yeah? And this is really confusing for everyone, I know. This is a really confusing exercise for everybody. So you're going to work, yes, one arm on one side, one leg on the other side. All right, shake it out. We're going to do the other side. You said I hate 2020. Listen, it wasn't a great year, was it? But it brought us all together, so that's something, isn't it? That is something. A lot of good came out of last year, as well as not so good. So we have to focus on the good things, don't we? I can see you all in the chat here today. God, you've been a chatty lot. Nice. Let's switch sides. We've got one more side to do. I want everyone participating, whether your legs are sore, whether your arms are sore, whether your head's sore. Even if you're doing the minimum, that's fine. But just do something, yeah? Keep it motivated, keep it going. We're all here to support each other. So standing on the right leg now. No, standing on the left leg now. We're going to bring the right knee up and the left. No, I'm doing the wrong side, sorry. Standing on the left leg. Bring the right, oh my goodness. Stand on the right leg. Bring the left leg up and the right arm up. And then we switch through. So the left arm comes forward, the left leg goes back. And then we come back again. Inhale. So right arm forward, left leg up. Right arm forward, left leg up. And we switch through. Left leg back, left arm forwards. And we move nice and slowly through this nice flow. Woo! If you're losing your balance, just don't lean so far forwards. Extend the fingers. Point the toes of the left foot. God, you guys think it's confusing doing it. I've got to teach it and do it. Let's have a look. Smashing it, guys. Excellent work. So start small and work your way up. Yeah? Literally start here and just do a little bit. Keep the balance and then back. And once you've mastered that little movement balance, then you can start to take bigger movements. All right. Good. Let's come come out of this now. Let's shake off, because we've done quite a lot of leg stuff today, but that was my intention for you guys and for myself, because obviously this is a good way of keeping the muscles in our legs and the extension of our legs going, so that when you get back on the ice, it won't be too different. Hopefully we'll be keeping our fitness up, and I know that Margarita's got a whole program of stuff that's going to support you off the ice for when you go back on the ice. So let's have a go. We're going to do roll downs to planks now. So for this, I need you all to move your screens down so that I can see you on your mats. So you need to move your screens down so you'll be able to see me on my mat there. Obviously, if you're watching it on the recording. Oh, this is someone's favourite exercise. Brilliant. Love it. Thanks for the support, guys. All right. So standing nice and tall, standing sideways on. I want to be able to see you sideways. Obviously, if you're live with me and your room isn't set up that you can do it sideways, that's fine. But for me to see you and give you the best guidance, I want you sideways on to me. So like I am to you. You're going to inhale, take the arms up, and exhale, bring your arms to your sides. Bring your chin to chest, belly to spine. We roll up and over that big ball, soften the knees, and roll all the way down. You can do this in your chair if you're seated. Use your block if you need to. So if you're feeling like you've got any tightness or you're feeling like you need that support, you can use your block. If you don't need the block, you can come as low as you feel comfortable. Release and relax here. Let the head flop down. We're going to inhale and exhale, walk out to plank. Hands under the shoulders, bottom in line with the shoulders. Draw the shoulder blades together, head in line with the spine. Bring your knees down if you need to rest or support yourself at all. If you're sitting in a chair and you've got a partner to work with or a wall, you're going to press against the partner, press against the wall to get that resistance. We're going to try and condition the body, engage the core. You can also do planks on your fists. And you can also do planks on your forearms if your hands and fists aren't feeling too happy. To come up, either bring the knees down and walk your hands back to your knees, or push back into a triangle position, and then walk the hands back to the feet. And we hold this forward fold position again. Release the legs, scoop the belly, and roll up bone by bone. Head's the last thing to come up. Shoulders down, eye gaze up and forwards. Inhale, we take it up. Imagine you're painting the sun around you, so big rays of light coming out from your fingertips, chin to chest, belly to spine. And as you roll down, I want you to visualise the rays of lights coming out of each of your vertebrae as you roll down. Relax the shoulders, relax the head. Let it all go, let it all go. Inhale and exhale, walk out to plank. Let's have a little look at you all. Excellent. Push back into your triangle or bring your knees back down and walk your hands back to your feet. Hold your forward fold. Well done. Release and relax here. We're going to have a little stretch here, guys. So in this forward fold position here, I'll turn to the front so you can see. You're going to bend your knees, have your left hand on your right leg, and we inhale, twist up to the ceiling. So if you're seated, you're going to put your hand on the opposite knee. So Callum, you can put your hand on the opposite knee and you're going to twist around to look over your shoulder. Yeah, so you're going to twist the upper body. If you're standing, you're going to look up to the ceiling and then release back down. Same thing the other side. Inhale, twist up. Take your time with this, guys. And then we scoop the belly and roll up bone by bone. Head's the last thing to come up. Let's go one more time. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, arms to your sides, chin to chest, belly to spine, and we roll down bone by bone by bone by bone by bone. Release, maybe bend the right knee, bend the left knee. Let it all go. Inhale and exhale, walk out to plank. Hands under the shoulders, head in line with the spine. Strong planks here, guys. And then bring the knees down, release the toes, and sink down into child's pose. Now, if you're not happy in child's pose, you can do this seated. And all you're going to do is relax the body forwards. So have a little stretch out here. Sink your bottom down to your heels. And like I said, if you prefer to be seated, you can just relax the body forwards in this position here. So as you're in this position, I want you to breathe into your spine. So relax the body down, guys. You don't need to look at me. I'm going to talk you through it. So everyone should be relaxed down. That's it. Relaxing forwards. And what we're going to do next, keep yourself there while I talk to you. What we're going to do next is we're going to do a little bit of conditioning through the body. Get your heart rate up a little bit. It's going to be pretty intense. And then we're going to finish the session with some nice relaxation. So the harder you work out on this next bit, the more rewarding the relaxation will be. And I might even use my singing bowl as well. So I thought some of you would like that. All right, so we're making a deal with each other here, guys. You can come up now, come up to seated. We're going to make a deal with each other here, guys. We're going to all work together to really support each other through the next conditioning exercises, because they're going to be a bit challenging, okay? They're going to be a bit challenging, but you've got rest positions, so you can take the rest positions whenever you want. You don't have to keep powering through. The rest positions are there so you can make each thing really good quality, yeah? And then once we've done the conditioning sequence, we're going to do it twice. Then we'll do some relaxation before we finish. So I'm going to show you. You guys can just sit where you are and you're going to watch me. And I'm going to show you what this conditioning exercise is going to be. I'm going to offer you modifications so that you can make things easier, harder, or do it from a seated position as well. So we're going to start off, you're going to watch me first. You're going to start off in a plank position. So you're going to be on your forearms and we're going to hold a forearm plank. You want your bottom in line with the shoulders. We don't want the bottom up nice, really high. We don't want to dip the hips. Your rest position here is on your knees in child's pose, okay? So we're going to hold this position in your plank, nice and strong. Then we're going to take rocks forwards and backwards. Really difficult, but we're going to try and keep the bottom low. We don't want the bottom coming up and down. Yeah? Then you're going to come onto your hands and your knees, and you're going to walk up, and you're going to lower down. You're going to walk up and you're going to lower down. And I'll offer a progression as we do this. Then you're going to come into a hand plank again. We're going to hold that. And then you're all going to bring your knees down onto your knees and you're going to take it into a press up. So we're not going to come too low for this. Because if you go too low, sometimes you can't get back up. And sometimes you end up using your back and we don't want to hurt our backs. Yeah? So you can do press ups on your knees. And then we're going to repeat the cycle all over again. So seating in a chair, you can do exactly the same thing, but you're going to use your partner for the elbows. You're going to push away and lower back down. And you're going to do press ups again, same thing, pushing away from your partner or the wall. You can use a wall as well if you want to, if you're seated. Okay, so let's have a go, everybody. Let's come into our plank. Other rest positions. So resting in child's pose, you can also rest in downward dog, or what's it called, the triangle position is another good rest position. So you rest whenever you need to. Don't wait for me to say you're gonna rest, because I'm gonna run through it all together and you rest when you need to. So let's all come onto our forearms and come into that forearm plank. So I'm doing it with you. Watch me. So I'm gonna do the first one. I'm gonna come and spot you guys. So holding your forearm plank, let's go. Stephanie, bottom a little bit lower. Callum, perfect position. Really well done. Hold it, guys. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Good, good, good. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Good. We're going to rock forwards and backwards. So we inhale forwards, exhale back. Think about sending your heels down. Think about shooting out from your heels. And try and keep the bottom in line. Imagine you've got like laser beams above your bum, and if your bum hits it, it's going to set off alarms. Like Mission Impossible. It's exhausting, isn't it? All right, next. Everyone bring their knees down. Remember, you can rest whenever you want to. You're going to take your hand to the floor, come up to all fours, and then you're going to come back down again. You're going to alternate which side you do it on each time. Exhale to come up, inhale to lower. Exhale to come up, inhale to lower. Now, if you want to progress, you can do this from plank, but your body needs to be super still. I don't want you wobbling all over the place. It's quite difficult. So use the knees. You can always come back to the knees again. Okay, I'm out of breath. Keep it going. And try not to wobble those hips, guys. Try and keep the hips super still. Good, Cara. All right, next. Everyone hold a hand plank. Just hold it. All you've got to do is hold it. In through the nose, out through the mouth. You can do it on your fists as well if your wrists are hurting. So get that resistance against Lucy Grant. You're going to push against Lucy. Straight arms. Head in line with the spine. In through the nose, out through the mouth. You're all doing really well. This is difficult, I know. Then we're all going to bring our knees down. Lift our feet up. And we're going to come over the front of our hands and back up. Try not to see what I'm doing here. Can you see I've lowered my bottom? That's not what we want to do. We want to bend the elbows forwards and back up. So we come forwards and back up, but not all the way. Don't come all the way to the floor. Take it bit by bit. And each time maybe you can come a little bit lower. You want to keep the spine neutral. Inhale to lower. Exhale to push up. Inhale to lower. Exhale to push up. Okay, everyone rest a minute, shake it out. In fact, if I'm gonna keep my promise and we're gonna do this relaxation, we are gonna stop now. I was gonna do round 2. Maybe next week we can build up to 2 rounds. How was that for you all guys? Are you all okay? You liked it? Good. Good. Shall we do this again next week? Do you want to continue with conditioning next week? You can say no if you want to. If you didn't like it, we can do something different. Maybe. Yes, thumbs up and maybes. Okay. I mean, no one really likes conditioning, do they? But it's a good thing to do, and I think it's a good thing to get the heart rate going, to give us a bit of conditioning through our heart as well as our muscles. It's a really good thing to do. So I think we will touch on it again next week. We'll do a little wrist circle, just ease off any tension that you've got built up in your wrists. We'll do a little arm stretch, so taking the left arm across the body, pulling with the right, pushing with the left, just look over the shoulders. We'll do the other side as well. It's important to stretch out after we've done, especially the amount of work that we've done on the arms, shoulders and backs today. And then take the arm behind the head and just push the head back onto the elbow. Keep the back nice and straight. Very good. And the other side. Interlock your hands behind your back. Send your hands down, chin to chest. Take the arms up and away. And then release and shake it out. Wonderful. Okay, get yourselves nice and comfortable. I'd like you all to lie on your back. You can lie on a pillow, somewhere you feel nice and comfortable. Here it is. I promised I'd get it out for you guys. Okay, so if you're sitting in a chair that reclines, you might want to lie back. We'll get ourselves nice and super comfortable. So you don't need to see me for this, guys. You can just lie down. Get yourselves as comfortable as you can on the surface that you're on. And you're going to lie back down and you're going to close your eyes. Relax your head, relax your shoulders. And just start to connect with your breath. This is going to be a very short relaxation, so nobody should fall asleep through this, because it's not, I want you all to get a good night's sleep tonight. That's why I'm not going to let this go on for too long, because if you fall asleep now, it might disrupt your sleep tonight. So it's just a body relaxation, and it's a body scan. And more than anything, we're going to be appreciating our bodies. So we're going to send lots of love and gratitude to our amazing bodies. Okay, so closing your eyes and just connecting with your breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. With each in-breath, I want you to focus your attention on any part of your body that feels tight or sore. And with each out-breath, I want you to breathe out and relax. Send love and care to that tight spot. So we breathe in, we acknowledge that tight spot, we acknowledge that sore spot. We breathe out and we allow it to release, we allow it to relax. We send lots of love and healing energy to that tight spot, to that sore spot. And just follow your breath with this. Maybe there's several parts of your body that you want to focus on. So focus on them one at a time. Breathe in, give that part attention, notice. Breathe out, release, relax, send love and healing to that place. And as you do this exercise, I'm going to use a singing bowl with the sound of the bowl to send healing vibes to any part of your body that needs that healing. So the vibrations of the bowl will send healing vibes to that place. So all you need to focus on is breathing in, acknowledging where the pain, discomfort, tightness, soreness is. Breathing out, releasing, relaxing, sending love, healing, attention to that place. Okay? And I'm going to use the bowl to create some sound energy. Keeping your eyes closed. Noticing the breath coming in and the breath going out. And just take this moment to celebrate who you are, to celebrate your body and all that it does for you. Celebrating the uniqueness that is you. There is nobody like you in the world. And that's pretty amazing. Thanking your body for bringing you here today, for keeping you well, for keeping you mobile, for keeping you safe. And tell your body, I'm really proud of you. You can do this in your head or you can say it out loud if that helps. Say, body, I'm really proud of you. And the next sound you'll hear is my bowl again. I'll sound the bowl. And when you hear the sound of the bowl, just slowly start to wriggle your fingers and toes and get that movement back in your body again. Gently bring your knees into your chest, so bring them up one at a time. Nice and slowly, feet to the floor first, and then bring them in one at a time. Good. And then rolling onto your side. Coming onto all fours, and if you're seated, just bring your chair back upright again. Tuck your toes underneath and come into a little ball rock forwards and backwards. And then bring your heels down and your hips up. And then slowly roll up bone by bone so your head's the last thing to come up. Nice and slowly. And then we inhale, take the arms up. And exhale, bring your arms to your sides. Inhale, take the arms up. Big ball of light surrounding you. Let that sun shine out all around you. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Bring the arms to your sides, and we're just going to do one more quick thing. Close the eyes. And in your mind now, I just want you to describe how you feel. So describe how you feel in yourself. And that can be physically or emotionally. Think of some words to describe how your body and your mind and your emotions feel right now. Give yourself a big smile, open your eyes, and a round of applause. Well done, everybody. I know that you all did really well today, first class back, so that was